Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth, sincerity, and indeed. I'm your brother Patazar from the Great Millstone Chicago branch, coming at you with another real quick, Lord willing, edifying lesson. And as you can see from this video, all right, shit is only about to get realer and the squeeze is only going to get tighter. Yeah, I perceive that this government shutdown is probably going to last a lot longer than a lot of us expect. And it's at this point that even if they so-called open up the government tomorrow, the damage has been done. The cake has been baked. Okay. Over 1 million people have lost their jobs since Trump came into office. And it's looking like it's going to continue. That's going to be a continuing trend. They flipping this bitch upside down. All right. They're gearing up for something heavy. Okay. If you just pay attention to what's going on around you, CIA agents been caught in Venezuela trying to start another potential war. Okay. All right. They were attempting to, I believe, blow up some U.S. vessels, Navy vessels, which would then lure America into another war with Venezuela. All right. And it's not over cartels and drugs. All right. All the fentanyl, the Fendi, all that's coming from China. Step on his toes. No, they're trying to gain control because China is gaining steam all throughout that region. Okay. So it's up there, bro. It's up there, man. All right. The American people are losing it. And they're really just about to, like Gerald Celente always says, when people have nothing to lose, they completely lose it, man. All right. So this whole thing with the government shutdown, though it has serious ramification, it's looking like they are in the midst of setting up this digital system, man. And marvel not, I speak as a man, I could be wrong, but marvel not if by the time they reopen this government, everything is going to be damn near digital. All right. That's what it looks like they're doing. And they're trying to get ahead of things. And they know that this transition is not going to be a smooth one. OK, it's going to be a lot of very bad bumps in the road. There's going to be some real growing pains as they segue into this system. So they're going to have to find a way, or they're going to need a reason to shut the country down. All right. But nonetheless, I'm going to let this guy go into it.
What's up, guys? D7 back at you. As always, a lot going on out there, but we've got some moves being made here that I wanted to point out that we haven't seen at this level before. We've got multiple Trump administration officials, high-level officials, high positions, trying to move on to military bases. Many of them are making this move right now. Some already have. Others are trying. Now, Army Secretary Dan Driscoll, he's trying to make this move. Chrissy Nome was one of the first to do this. We also have now Stephen Miller packing his family up and moving into the area in D.C. known as General's Row or around that vicinity. You have Marco Rubio that lives on the base as well. You have Pete Hegseth. Then you have Tulsi Gabbard trying to get on to the base to live with her family. All because they fear for their lives. They're saying that they fear the repercussions of what is to come with protests, with riots, assassination attempts, all this stuff. And then there's more that they will not name because of national security and to keep them safe. They will not name these individuals. So we don't even know who they are that they're moving into the base because they all fear for their lives. So we've seen a lot of action, a lot of protests over the years. BLM, we've seen all kinds of crap. We've never seen officials start to flip out and geek out like this and go running for cover into the military bases. It's as if they're expecting something huge to happen. I think we can all feel it in the air. The question is what, when? It could be a combination of things, but one thing's for sure at this point. They're telegraphing that they know something huge is coming that's going to make the people upset en masse. And they're basically running into hiding, into a protective space here. And I expect more to follow. If I get names on these individuals they're trying to keep under wraps, I'll update. I'll let you guys know. Make sure to follow me on X as well.
All right. So there you have it. So, yeah, these politicians, all right, these top military generals, top military officials, okay, Department of Defense, these people are moving on a military basis, okay, for protection. All right. So these are insiders. So they know what's up. They know outside of those gates, it's about to be straight hell out here, man. So like I said earlier, this government shutdown, it may last a lot longer than what we suspect. And it's already begun to sink its teeth into society. So if these people don't get their food stamps, okay, these government agencies, these federal workers, they're going to continue to go without paychecks. All right. Soon, certain military, if not all the military, I'm not even sure, but I think soon the military is about to not be getting paid. So it's about to be a trickle down effect. Okay. Airports are decimating their operations. All right. They're saying they're cutting it by 10%. So that's what the word means, to decimate. You see? And if they're cutting it by 10% now, it's probably going to increase the longer this thing goes on. So nobody coming in, nobody leaving. All right. That's going to be a hit to tourism. TSA not going to be showing up. So that's going to leave airports wide open for certain attacks. Y'all see where this is going, man. It's not good. The longer this government is shut down, the realer it's about to get. And we really believe that's why these people are fleeing for shelter, man. They're going into hiding. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So you looking at great civil war. Okay? America looks like it's getting ready to implode from the inside out. All right? It says, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? So those so-called kings and princes, these are talking about your government officials, your politicians. Okay? People aren't going to give a damn about them, how they feel. They're not going to be trying to hear shit about policy, things of that nature. All people are seeing is that we're not getting paid, we're not getting our food stamps, but you fuckers are still getting paid, and you're the reason we're in the situation we're in. And it won't be long, before people get ready to start taking matters into their own hands. All right? Let's get that word sedition. It's about to be a lot of uprising, man. Sedition is conduct such as speech or organization intended to incite rebellion against the government. See? For there shall be sedition among men. So there's going to be a great uprising against the government, man. Because throughout whatever administration, whether they were a liberal, conservative, Republican, Democrat, one thing has remained constant. The rich got richer and the poor got poorer. You see? And these Americans, they're so fucking stupid. You know, they're really thinking that one or the other is going to make a difference. They're two wings on the same evil bird. But now that stomachs are growling, you see, now that bills are piling up and income is shortening up, that's what's going to make people act. And like I said, these politicians, these think tanks, these political figures, these higher ups in military branches and administration, they're running for cover now, man. So shit is getting real. Jacob's trouble is real. We're in that right now. And you're looking at a slow collapse of society right now. So this shit is getting real, man. All right. I'll just keep going. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right. Martial law. Okay. I think So Icy gang, I think they still getting paid. All right. I think Border Patrol might still be getting paid. So they're going to be in place of martial law, man. They're going to be helping set up martial law. Okay. It says, verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. See? People going hungry. Them food stamps don't get put on that card, man. People gonna riot. They gonna flood grocery stores. After the grocery stores have been wiped out, which I believe grocery stores, they only hold about maybe 2 days worth of food, maybe 3 if you're in the suburbs. Big cities like Chicago, New York, you know, Dallas, Los Angeles, forget about it. Forget about it. These are going to be death zones. Forget about it. People are going to slowly bleed out to the suburbs. All hell is going to break loose, man. Okay? They're going to have to lock the cities down to control portions and ration out food, man. All right? Which is the perfect setup for this new system. When they finally, quote unquote, reopen the government and try to bring things to normalcy, now is your great reset. You're going to have a digital ID. You're going to have to be up to date with all your so-called inoculations, you know. Just complete control, the digital prison planet. Everything digital. No more cash. This is where we are now, man. Verse 18, Salakia, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. That might be why these politicians are seeking shelter on military bases. That might be why. Okay? That just might be why. Again, Agenda 2030. They want to have people chipped and dipped. They want to have their new world order established by 2030. Okay? And guess what? They're running behind. So they're going to have to put a rush on things. You see? Which is only going to lead to them making more and more mistakes. It's going to be sloppy. All right? And it's just going to be very perilous times here in Babylon the Great. And the elect, hey, we looking forward to it, man. We looking forward to it, man. All right? Bring this shit on. Okay? Bring this shit on. Because until this place is over and done with, you know, then can the kingdom can't come until this place is over and done with, man. These 2/3 gotta get what's theirs, man. So I ain't gonna drag it. Hope this was edifying. On to the next. Call all Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Shalom, and the Baba Ball.